Hey guys, Billy Davidson here with Davidson Pressure Washing and Painting. In this video, we're going to talk about a big mistake we made and how I almost got fired. So thanks for hitting that subscribe button. If you hadn't already, go ahead and do that. And make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified the next time we make another YouTube video or go live from one of our job sites. Make sure you stay to the end of the video because I'm going to play an audio clip that pertains to this video that you're watching now. So guys, we have made a giant mistake on this particular project, and we're going to go into all of that. Now, I do have a couple reasons or excuses, if you will, why this mistake was made. We're going to kind of go into that. In addition, I'm going to play the audio clip at the end. It all makes sense towards the end of the video as we start to wrap it up. So make sure you stay to the end of there. Now, one of the reasons why we made a huge mistake, guys, is because we have been incredibly busy for about 9 months now. We've literally been working every day. Sometimes it's been weeks on end where we have daytime shift and a nighttime shift, sometimes with the same crew. So I couldn't be too hard on my crew about this mistake because I'm at fault of it, and we are a bit overworked, and we're currently trying to add on some additional workers to our crew as we speak. Now, that being said, that still does not give us an excuse why this had to happen. Usually we try to pride ourselves on perfection on every job, and usually we are, but on this particular project, we really dropped the ball. Backstory on this, we traveled hundreds and hundreds of miles to his facility to do the work. Once we got there, we took a little break, got our hotel rooms, and then we went back at it all night long. So my crew was a little bit fatigued from driving, and we was working, but we had a hotel really close by, and we was on a time crunch, so we figured we could push through and make this happen. And so far, so good. But when we went to wrap up for the night, we had 4 or 5 water hoses out, feeding tanks, rinsing, soft wash skid. You know how it is on some of these giant facilities. You got stuff going on. You got 1,000 things going on, and you're trying to do a perfect job, and you're a bit tired, but you're trying to make your customer happy. And this is what happened when we rolled up and left back out to our hotel room. We inadvertently didn't turn the water hose all the way off. For some reason, when we turned it off, it was still trickling out. And the next morning, you know it, they came in and seen the water running. Now, the water had been running for a couple hours, which isn't too bad, but still, it's more than what I wanted because they seen this water running, and you'll see the manager took this video clip, forwarded it over to my superior, and then they forwarded it over to me. I was fast asleep at the hotel room when I got this video as a text message, woke me up, and I seen this, and I knew at the moment I saw it, I was like, oh no, we really did it this time. So basically, after being woke up abruptly by this text message video from my superior, when I seen his name pop up on the screen, I knew it had to be something serious because he's always been really good to us and only gets in touch with me when there's a problem, and I knew there could be a problem, but I could not believe it when I opened that text message and I seen that it was a video clip. And yes, you know, you hit that little play button and it started to play, which I'm going to play the video clip here in a second. And it was just horrifying. I was devastated. I was heartbroken. It really bothered me. So I knew it was all of our mistake. You know, it is what it is at this point. I'm just trying to get my thoughts together. I'm like sitting up in the hotel room in the bed. I almost didn't even know where I was because I was so tired. But I got my thoughts together and I composed a text message, and I'm going to read to you exactly what I text to this gentleman. So like I just said, this gentleman has been awesome for us. He's always been there for us whenever we needed something, even if we had to wake him up in the middle of the night. So I knew that it wasn't him just being hard on us. It was just a bad mistake that we made, and it was going up the chain of command to him. And then as a business owner, you know, it all falls on my shoulder. And guys, look, it's awesome being a business owner. I wouldn't trade it for a world, but sometimes the entire weight of the world can come down on you at a moment's notice if there's a mistake on a job. And that's why we paid very well. We paid very handsomely for some of these large projects, and they expect perfection. and I expect to give it to him. So that's why I was really devastated that we left this mistake out here. So as a text message was open, I started to hit the play button. And like I said, I was really sleepy. So I was watching this water run, and I could hear the audio, which I'm going to play. And then under it, he said, "Billy, we need to be better than this." That's all he told me. And like I said, I sit there, compose my thoughts, and obviously I had to own up to it. And this is exactly what I told him. "Yes, sir. My sincere apologies. It won't happen again." And that's what I texted him back. And a few minutes later, he sent me a thumbs up. And that was all that was said about it. Now, obviously, I told my crew about it once they woke up. When we got back out to the job site for our nighttime shift again, the hose was still there. Someone had turned it off, but they were still all at the facility. So I immediately walked in, and I found the guy that was sending this video clip. I apologized to him. I told him that it was our fault. You know, we had a bunch of water hoses out running. This was one that we overlooked. And then I was sincerely apologizing for it. And he said, you know, everything was fine. No hard feelings. He just didn't know what was going on. And he didn't know us from the man on the moon. It was our first time there and meeting him. So we kind of chatted for a while. I asked him, was there anything else very specifically that he wanted us to do? Maybe something that wasn't on a work order. Maybe something he had on his to-do list that we can go ahead and take care of, even if it is just kind of make up for things. And pretty much, you know, everything was fine. We talked to a couple other people, managers around the facility. They were all on board. They understood what had happened. We told them it won't happen again, that they can trust us, you know, that sort of thing. And at the end of the job, we was all friends with everybody. Everything was fine. They loved the work that we did there. They said it had been needing to be done for a long time. They invited us back to come back and do it again whenever it gets, you know, ready for it. So everything's fine. But I think it really was important for me to be straight up honest and sincere and apologetic about leaving their water hose on. So guys, I'm about to get ready to play the audio clip, and then we'll talk on the back side of the audio clip to wrap things up. But please, if you've ever done anything like this, leaving a water hose running, or didn't put something back under a porch or whatever, skipped a spot, let me know how you handled it down in the comments. I promise you, I'm going to read every one of them, because this really bothered me. And we pride ourselves on being good at what we do. And this time we'd really dropped the ball. But it all worked out at the end of the job. Like I said, they were all happy. But it's still on my mind. It will be on my mind for a long time. And it won't happen again for sure. So here's the audio clip, and then we'll talk about that on the backside.
Yep, came into this morning, Danny. Power washing guys just left it running. Water in the street, brother. Bye-bye.
So I'm going to go ahead and play it one more time, and then I'm going to explain to you exactly who he was talking to and how it got to me, just so all of this will be clear to you.
Yep, came into this morning, Danny. Power washing guys just left it running. Water in the street, brother.
So again, the guy that took this video clip and you heard his voice, he was the manager of the facility that we were working at, and he sent this hundreds of miles back to my superior that's at another facility, and then he sent it over to me. So that's how it all worked out, guys, and I hope this all makes sense to you, because this is something I want to share with you just to see if this is anything ever happened to you or your crew or any other things. Please leave those comments in the comment section below. But again, all is well. I can't be upset at them at all, because they have been absolutely phenomenal for us. And this was one time where we got out there. We was a bit overworked. We were tired. We were far from home. But still, that's no excuse. So this will make us better next time on this job and all other jobs. We're going to be mindful of not leaving a water hose running. And there's 1,000 things that we got to be mindful for. And this would be another one that we'll add on to the list. So guys, anyway, thanks for watching the video. Again, if you need our help, you can go check out our training page, BillyDavidsonVIP.com. There'll be a link in the description as well. that can get you up and running in your power washing business and parking lot striping business, so you can be busier than ever, so you can go make some of these mistakes when you're overtired, and we could pick on you back. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Again, I'm Billy Davidson here with Davidson Pressure Washing Painting, and thanks for watching the video, and I'll see y'all in the next one.